Now, on that note, so you kind of mentioned that you were very far away from home, right? And the
Yeah.
culture, everything, the pace, everything is new and different. How was that transition off the court, but also with volleyball? Was there a transition? Was it difficult for you to go from, high school volleyball to now Big East Division One collegiate volleyball? What was that transition like? And also any transition just in life moving across the country?
I think the biggest thing that really helped me was playing for Team USA for every single summer for those 2 weeks where, you played with people that you didn't know. And that's what happens every season. You play with people for a different team every single time. And that being away from home and just, nonstop volleyball, it's pretty equivalent to like what, Hell Week in preseason is, where you have 3 days, you train, you practice, you do weightlifting. And at least in club, when I was playing for Imieke, which the coaches for UH was actually my coaches for club, we got to work out at the UH weightlifting center. And so that's what really helped me with my transition to college. And unfortunately, that doesn't happen for everyone. And I just ended up being lucky because I was already being trained by college coaches for club and for Team USA. And I was already doing weightlifting with a UH coach. So that's what helped me transition really, really well. But the biggest thing that I had to learn was time management and knowing what my responsibilities are and how to identify what's important and what needs to happen. And that is what my freshman year where I little bit struggled because I didn't know how to do that. And Sacred Heart is a college prep school, but because I wasn't really athletically involved as much as it would I be with club and for Team USA. That's where I had to figure out, okay, what are my academic schedule like? And how can I put that in with my athletics and still compete at a really high level when where I want to be and still do really good in school. And so that's where I had to, it really helped because the schools that I went to, they had a freshman schedule, I guess you can say, where, they broke up everything by time. Okay, this is when you're going to have lift. This is when you're going to go to school. This is your study hall. This is your practice. This is where we have film. This is where you have, where you're going to do your homework. And then you have that 7 days a week. And so that's what really helps me try and figure out, okay, what am I good at and what am I not good at? And I was not good at studying. And so I had to get really good at studying. And time management definitely helped me with that. And that's something that I always tell my players is when you're going to college, you really have to manage your time a lot because it's very easy to get, lazy and relaxed and not have to worry about school because you don't have your parents there, you're on your own. And so that is like the biggest thing I could say is to manage your time very properly.
That's a great message. And I know a lot of athletes that are student athletes, they struggle with that time management because now athletics becomes such a big part, so time consuming. And also college, that's going to be a lot more time involved typically than what you've previously been used to. So that's, time management is something that I think everyone can learn how to time manage better, especially when they're a student athlete.